to the third video in my craft series. Today we're going to talk about something fun, something that flies off the shelf, and it's hot cocoa mix. I'm going to share with you how I make it and put it together, and then I'm going to show you some other ways, a little more upgraded version, if you wanted to give to coworkers or teacher or neighbor type gifts. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with this one. Love these cute little jars. I get them from the Target dollar spot. I know it was one time they had a whole bunch of them, so I'm still finding some of them there here and there, but these are really tiny, cute little like canning jars. So let me share with you the items that I used for the cocoa. Let's set this down. For the cocoa, I just buy this Nestle, well, any brand, but I buy it in the bulk, just the mix, so that I'm able to spoon as needed. So this particular one makes 39 servings, and I really like it. So it's 2 tablespoons. You get a lot of hot chocolate out of that. And then so that's my first thing that I layered. Then I layered, just to try to do some, make it really pretty, I use these tiny little mini morsels from Nestle. They're the chocolate morsels, so really tiny chocolate chips. They can add that extra chocolate flavor. Then I went on to crushing some peppermints. These peppermints come from the Dollar Tree. Of course, they're $1. I crush up 1 package and then put that whole package inside of the jar. And then finally, I just use some marshmallows. These actually come from Target. They're the Essentials brand, mini marshmallows. And put that to top it off. Then I closed the jar. And then I wrapped it with some ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Really cute silver decorative Christmas ribbon. This could be used for any time of year. Just happens that that's a Christmas one. I then added this cute little burlap tag. Now I could make my tags, but I saw these a while ago at the Target dollar spot. They're chalkboard burlap tags, so what the heck, might as well use what I got. So I used these for the tag and used my American Craft permanent chalk markers for the little message on the chalkboard. And you get 5 markers, gold, silver, white, and 2 black for $3.99. And that's from TJ Maxx. I got this one from. So really cute. Love how it turned out. Very, very cute. Way to give someone some hot chocolate if you're just doing it as a gift. Another idea for a gift are these cute, super cute little containers. I've done this several times, so you turn it on sideways, it mixes up, but you want to try to keep it flat when you're giving it to them. So, but it was really pretty before I've done the video 3 times now. So I just added again that bow. I added some paper, just some Christmas paper from my stash. I used some of this bakery twine from the Target dollar spot. And then the containers come from the Dollar Tree. And you get 10 containers for $1. So again, a great way if you bought the cocoa mix to just package up some really quick. 10 of these, you're already, done, and you've only spent a few dollars. And then to top off this tag, I used these mini tags from the Target dollar spot. Now you can make your own tags and write on there, of course, with some scrap paper, some craft paper, stamp it, and you're done. But I had these on hand, and I used them. So I could pop these out, a bunch of these out, and be done in 10 to 15 minutes. So that's a couple great ways that you can upgrade your hot chocolate or cocoa mix. Now on to what I do for the craft fair. Now these super cute things, they fly off the shelves like really quickly. I think it's a really good deal. And I sell these depending on where I am. If I'm in a ritzier neighborhood, I do price them at $1.50, but otherwise they're just $1. And they buy them. I make so much of them, really cheap to make. So definitely get my money's worth, and they go really fast. So the things that you'll need to make that are, I use these envelopes from the Dollar Tree. You get 30 of these envelopes, and then you can make 60 packets with that because you cut them in half. So I use the self-adhesive ones. Just because I like to. But again, these are from the Dollar Tree. And then the paper that I'm using again is from Hobby Lobby. It's the Paper Studio Snow Day. Really fun, festive, cute Christmas papers. And I like the vibrant and bright colors in them. So we're going to start out with taking the adhesive off, or just using some ATG tape and sealing your envelope. You can use the scoreboard for this part, or you can do what I'm doing. It goes by much quicker if you just fold it in half as evenly as you can get it. Take your bone folder, kind of get those edges down. I'm going to use some cute little decorative scissors. I'm going to try my best to get on this line really evenly. And then just cut right down this score mark that we made. See? So really easy. Then again, from the Dollar Tree, I got these Swiss Mix Classic Marshmallow Packs. So even if you had nothing, right now you're only at $2. Okay? So that's for the envelopes and for the Swiss Mix packs. And you can make 6, of course. They come in a pack of 6. Get as many as you want. So you'll want one of those. Okay, and then of course your peppermint, if you want to add a peppermint to it. Now earlier, some of the earlier ones, I was just adding some adhesive to the front and adding a peppermint, but I found that they kept popping off inside my little container, so I just started putting them on the inside of the envelopes. It's a little bit, tiny bit bulkier, not a whole lot, but of course I'm using these chunkier peppermints too, but it doesn't add a big bulk to it, but it's cute still. So you need that. Okay, put this envelope away. So all I'm going to do is just add cardstock. See how simple it is? Now this cardstock measures, this envelope is 4 3/4. Is this, if you cut it in half and do it that way, it's 4 3/4. So I'm just I cut some cardstock to be 4 by 4 1/4, and that's what this is. Okay. Super cute. And then you'll need a tiny little strip. Well, the way that I did it, this strip is 1 1/2 by 4. So all I'm going to do is add some adhesive. And if you don't have these items, don't fret. I'm going to show you 2 more different ways to do this. I have this up higher just a little bit. I add my adhesive to that. Done. Then I'm going to grab some twine. I'm not going to do that one just yet. I'm going to stamp first. I'm using this Christmas stamp set. It's a clear stamp set. It's called Fancy Holidays stamp set, and it's by the Cutting Cafe, Regina. I'll put a link in the description box where you can buy this, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sentiments and 2 snowflakes on here. Really, really cute, fancy, big. Love this stamp set. So for some reason I can't find my acrylic, the one acrylic block that I have. I don't know where it is. So we're going to use the top of this ink pad. Everything works the same. And then I'm going to use some coffee bean colored ink. So my stamp that I'm going to use is on the top of this thing here. I know you're talking about me, but that's okay. So all I'm going to do is stamp that a little bit in the ink, or press it in ink, put it on there, and then that's it. Now you don't have to add a sentiment to this. I think it adds a little bit extra when we do. I'm going to take my decorative scissors and I'm just going to cut around that. If you're doing this like I do it in mass, I stamp out this about 12 times. Then I cut my papers 12 times, and then I cut my envelopes 12, so that I can just mass produce, and it goes by, when I say it goes by fast, it does. I'm going to add some ATG tape to the back. Use whatever adhesive you like, and then I'm just going to put that there. 'Tis the season. That's what that one says. Now I'm going to grab some twine. And that twine again is from the Target Dollar Spot. And then I also have a, I've got my peppermint. Oh, I do have my peppermint, but I had a button, which is now lost somewhere. That's okay. I got another button. So I'm going to add this twine to this package. Add some tape first. I lost my Coco button. Alright. So, on the side that has the fold, that we folded over, just add the paper to that side. I like to leave a little edge at the top and the bottom. Super cute. Feel free to cover the back if you'd like. I don't for this particular one. Then we're going to add the twine. Just fold it over to cross it. Fold it back over at the top. I'm going to add a tiny bit of, just a little dot of tape to hold this twine right there in place while I tie a knot. The button's going to go in the middle of that, so nobody's going to see that little piece of tape. And then I'll tie a bow really quick. Okay, so I'm going to just, I don't know where my button is, but I'm going to use this one. All I did was take some ultra thin glue dots on the bow that on the button that I had, and then I just put it right on top of here. Squeeze that on real good. And you're done. Then all you need to do is add your cocoa mix and your peppermint. Easy peasy, right? You feel free to add paper to the back if you like. Okay, on to the next one. Let's just say you don't have that, or they don't have those envelopes, which is a rarity. We're going to move on to the paper bags. Remember these paper bags everybody was doing mini albums with? They have the little Disney fairies, came from the Dollar Tree. So you get, forget how many you get in here. Let's see if this is in here. 15 bottoms, not 15 bottoms, 15 square bottom bags come out of here. So I know a lot of people were using these, like I said, to do mini albums, so I had a lot of them. So all I am going to do, this is how it turns out. I'm not going to do a full one. I'll just give you the measurements for it so you can have it. But this is what I did. Since this bag is, it's 5 inches in width, I just cut it down to the length of the hot chocolate. Now, if you don't have these particular hot chocolates, take your bag, take your hot chocolate, make sure it fits, put it in there, all the way to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to put it in the side that goes all the way to the bottom. So make sure you do that first. Okay, feel where it's at, or where you want it at, fold it over, and then you can cut it there. So you don't even have to use any measurements. Squirt it over. You can use your decorative scissors or not. See? Then you have your hot chocolate packet. Now, you can take it out, of course, and then cut it a little bit smaller if you want the packet to show. A little bit. Stick out if you want. You don't have to. So then at this point, you just want to glue or tape down these annoying sides. Just add a little piece there. You don't have to do that if you don't want. I do. Tape those flaps down. Done. Then you can add hot chocolate packet. And then this is how I did that one. And the measurements for this, if you do it, this is how I did it. It's like I said, it's 5. This is cut down to 3.5. So the measurements of my pattern paper are 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. And this little strip is 1.5 by 4 7/8. And I did the front and the back because you'll have your little design that you'll need to cover on the front, and then something on the back that you'll need to cover. So more paper, but you get so many bags, and you can do that as well if you don't want to do the envelopes. So that's another option. And then a third option, and then there's one more after this, is this one here. Really cute. This is using those recollection corrugated cards. you know, the envelopes that we have left that I never use it because my cards are always so dimensional. I never use these envelopes, and I know a lot of people have a lot of them. So for this, you can stick your Coco packet in there in the inside, and then you want to fold it over. Just fill where it is, fold it over. Get your score tool here. This is some thick paper. Thick craft cardstock, rather. Fold it over. Okay. And then you can cut off, because it's going to overlap. Cut off the extra. Add some adhesive. I probably would use double-sided tape for this one if you can. Otherwise, put a good amount of ATG tape on there. Make sure that's at the bottom. Or you probably should have cut that before you. Let's do that over. You want to take the Coco packet out, and then this is thick paper. Cut the top. Stick that in there. Super cute. Then you just want to decorate it. For this one, I use my wavy scissors. You can do the same, just instead of using your straight scissors. And I'm rushing now because my camera's beeping. Okay. See how cute that is? Super cute. And then do the same. Just measure your paper. Add a little extra little element on the, you know, here, some twine, a button, stamp it, done. Okay, so that's using those envelopes from the corrugated the corrugated board. And last, let's just say you can't get to the dollar store, you can't get to Michael's, but you do have cardstock at home. Now here's the last idea, using cardstock. Super cute, really, really easy. So you're going to need a sheet of 8.5 or 8.5 by 11 paper. Okay, I'm going to get my cutter out. Okay, and you want to cut this down to 5 inches. Okay. Okay. Really easy, guys. Don't you fret. I got you covered. And then you just want to get your score tool out again. Scoreboard. So you got a paper that's 8.5. I'm sorry, you got a paper that's 5 by 11. And then you want to score it at 3 1/8. And then 7 1/8. Then flip it and score it on a 1/2 inch on one side. Okay. Then you want to cut out the side rectangles. Just the sides. You're leaving the middle one. So the left one and the right one. Alright. Fold this over. Crease it. Crease it. One more. Add some ATG tape or double-sided tape or whatever tape adhesive you want to use. And then on one of the flaps, add a strip down the side. Lay one down. Lay the other one down. Flip that over. Okay, obviously I can't do that straight, but so there you have that. And then you have, it'd be good if you had double-sided paper too, but easy peasy. Decorate that, pack that up, done. Really, really quick. So hopefully you guys are able to use those ideas at your craft fair or for your teacher gifts. Let me know what you think. Like the video if you like it. If you learned something, let me know. That always makes me smile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check the link in the description box. Craft fair videos, so maybe you can check out those and get some other ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.